And good evening, everybody. Yeah, it was very interesting to listen to Dr. Joy Mukhopadhyay and Dr. Shurvi Arora. They were talking some of the things which were very close to my heart. So thank you very much for making the ground for today's discussion. I would like to start this discussion with a small story that I have heard long back, that a baron in England, he was trotting with his horse in an evening, and suddenly he found that an university had come up over there, and that university is offering PhDs at a price, maybe 50,000 gold coins in pounds you have to pay, and the university will give you the PhD. So the baron stopped over there and he went inside and he paid the money and got a PhD. So he was very elated. Oh, I have got a PhD. I can write a doctor before my name. And again, he just rode the horse and he was going back to his palace. Then suddenly it came to his mind that whenever I shall tell other barons that I am Doctor such and such, I am a PhD, maybe others will also come and take the PhD. But I have to be someone special. So what I can do is that if I get a PhD for my horse, in that case that will be a great thing. My horse will also be a doctor, and I will be riding that horse. So he again went back to the university with the same amount of gold coins and told that I want another PhD degree for my horse. But the people at that university, they said, sorry, sir, we only give PhDs to the donkeys, not to the horses. So maybe this story I have heard long back in Britain. But sometimes I find that maybe as Dr. Mukhopadhyay was mentioning, as Dr. Arora was mentioning, the number of private university, whenever they proliferated in this country after the liberalization, they are actually selling degrees either at the graduation level or at the post graduation level or at PhD. You'll find that whenever a university is advertised, they write that so many degrees are available. BSc in these subjects, BIT, and MBAs, masters in different subjects. So suddenly you find that you can buy a number of degrees, and even engineering became very easy. You can look for engineering in different colleges, where if you just done your higher secondary, you can get a chance. The same thing was for management. Same thing was for different streams of science. So this is the first thing which we find that is actually changing the whole idea about education. Instead of getting the knowledge, people are concentrating on the degree, that how many degrees I can get. The second part is the placement. Earlier days, whenever we had studied, maybe at that point of time, we always thought we were unfortunate, but I think right now, maybe we were fortunate enough that universities didn't give us any placement, and even they didn't offer any kind of things that if you study this course, after that you will be getting a placement. So we only studied at the university, never looked for placement. But right now, whenever a college or university advertise, they also advertise that they will be giving placements, and they come out with crafted expressions. 100% placement assistance. The placement department has placed so many people in the last year, and these are the logos. You see, right now, I also have a small company. Maybe I just left formal teaching assignment or academic administration. I had been the dean, I had been the director, but right now I have a small organization. I provide consulting and training. But whenever I offer internships to students, Maybe next year I find that my organization's logo is used by a university, that they have placed their students to my company. Now you see that whenever I see that, do I go against the company? No. And number one, I don't have that much of time. And secondly, I have a kind of a vicarious pleasure that, okay, with their university, my organization's logo is also getting advertised. And there I find that IBM's logo is there, KPMG's logo is there, PwC's logo is there. And I know that in many of the cases, students were not recruited by them. Maybe they had given an internship, but all these logos are placed over there. Maybe next year, many students come to these colleges thinking that they will be getting these placements in these companies. So placement is something which has created a kind of an expectation that if you complete this course, if you do this course, if you get this degree, the job will be available. What is the skill required? What is the real thing which I have to give in the company? Nobody is interested. And even they don't know that even. Because some of the times I have found that whenever I have asked that what is your idea of a job, people know about that you should get an air conditioned room, you should have a secretary, you should have a big sedan kind of a car, you should have a good apartment. But what will you have to give? They have got no ideas. They think that the way they do some problems in the class, maybe there also the company's top bosses will come and give them some problems to solve. So the life is not so easy. That is not told to many of the people. The next part which I find is that it's very poor quality of teachers. Because right now I act as a visiting professor. I go to different universities, different colleges, come across many people on board. I find that because there are so many universities, so many colleges, they require faculty members. And anybody who can go inside a class and whatever they can speak, they are taken. And most of the private universities, they are cost minded. You have to pay less, and sometimes it is said that if you give peanuts, you will get monkeys. So the quality of faculty members are absolutely poor. And they have no ideas. Maybe we are saying is that the students do not know what they have to offer. The teachers also do not know that what the students have to offer. They come to the class with whatever they had studied, maybe with some evaluation notes, some photocopied notes. They come to the class with the same kind of things, and the same kind of things are there in the examinations, and therefore the students are not learning anything. And Dr. Arora was right on the spot, because these faculty members, they are trying to score in their API. So they are looking for writing the publications, they are looking for publishing their PhDs, they are trying to get some more qualifications, and they are going for research, and I would say so-called research. In today's world, in most of the cases, I say most of the cases, there are still some good researchers. It is nothing but using an SPSS or EViews or some statistical tools, put all the data garbage into the things, and after that coming to a conclusion which is not applicable in real life. So there is a big disconnect between the faculty members and students. So this is my major issue, that the students do not understand that what they have to learn and what they have to apply. And the last part is that the guardians, the people who actually takes decision for a student's higher education. You'll find that during our time, the guardians actually couldn't afford to pay for higher education. So in many cases,